So, Last of Us is a game that has been in recent controversies. Many people doesn't like the leaks, and not many people like what the story has to offer with recent leaks. It has been proof that the game was not, the leaks was not proof by a paid dispute. It was leaked by hackers. So in this video, I'm going to talk about The Last of Us and not going to talk about the leaks it has passed, but in the recent news that what has been happening with the game overall. So what is up, guys? We're going to come to a brand new video, and if you're not a fan of the channel, I say I'm not a fan because you're not a fan, but you can be a fan if you subscribe to my channel and give it a like and thumbs up. I make videos to YouTube of gaming because I like it, and this video is going to be about The Last of Us. No, I'm not going to convince you to buy The Last of Us. No, I'm going to talk about The Last of Us and the recent news that has been coping with it. So, to kick out the video, I want to talk about why The Last of Us is going to get a state of play in Wednesday. So, it has been confirmed that The Last of Us will have a state of play. There's already some gameplay and the interviews and everything like that. But the game already has some good gameplay. The people is already pissed, and there's the people that they still gonna buy it, like me. Yes, I have to buy this game, really, guys. I really have to buy this game. And you will say, why, Randy? Why you have to buy this game? Well, guys, I am a gamer. First of all, I'm a gamer. I like the first one. That was a masterpiece. And I want to finish Ellie and Joel's story. Yes, I have seen the leaks. Yes, I know, but I have to finish it. I have to see it through the end. If I started The Witcher 1, I needed to finish Witcher 3. When you start something, you have to finish it. That's true. The exact same thing you can say about the Halo trilogy. The exact same thing you can say about the Mass Effect trilogy. People hated the end of the Mass Effect trilogy, but still one of the best trilogies of RPG out there. Like, you have to finish it. But like I say, I'm not here to judge you or to say buy the game. So yes, it will get on Wednesday. A state of play will be officially going live, and it will be all about The Last of Us Part 2. We're like weeks away from the release date of The Last of Us Part 2, and yes, I like what I'm seeing. I like the graphics. And by the way, my PS4 died, so I'm getting that fixed like pronto to play it and bring you my review, my overall review about The Last of Us Part 2. And yes, I don't think The Last of Us needs a state of play. But the thing that you must notice is that Sony has been rigorously, really announcing things around another. Ghost of Tsushima, Last of Us gameplay, like pulling, like the monster is rising from Sony. Like, we still have something to play, like that, like you're sleeping on a giant and you don't know that. When the giant rises, you will be really fucked up, and that is Sony right now. And Sony is like, yo, we got these two titles that are big. We're gonna finish it with a boom and head out with a boom. We're gonna head out to the sun like, yes, PS5 way. And The Last of Us can still be a great, amazing game. In fact, of all the controversy, the fiascos, and yes, and I don't get why we're gonna get a gameplay. We got the E3 gameplay, we got the brand new Europe gameplay. I think this state of play will be much more of what we already know. And yeah, the other thing I really want to talk about is that The Last of Us was banned. It was banned. Right here, I got the article right now. It's from Twisted Voxel, but it's reportedly, so take it with a grain of salt. The Last of Us has been reportedly banned on the Middle East. Here's why. I'm going to link the link down below so you can watch it. The Last of Us Part 2 is one of the most anticipated games this year and might not get an official release date at the Middle East. In recent times, more games has get an official release in the Middle East, with companies like CD Projekt Red making changes to comply with the rating board. KSA has GCAM, which has its own content policy for games and films. The highest game given to a game is mature 18 and mentions the following criteria. It may contain extreme violence scenes such as torture showing detailed injuries or scene of use prohibited substance. Nudity and LGBT content are highly prohibited for any game releasing in the Middle East. Part of this game why games like The Last of Us Part 2 is not being allowed in the KSAA and some significantly older countries in the Middle East. To get around nudity, there are some examples of games getting censored in order to get an official release. The benefit of an official release is that it can get Arabic localization, which leads to more game sales. So there's a lot more. I'm not gonna go deep into it, but it's say that with the LGBT things that is on the game, the nudity, well, the game will not be released on the Middle East. Yes, there's have been a couple of games remember China with Deadpool. It didn't show because it showed blood. Like in China, you cannot show a skeleton, blood, nothing like that. Like, that's really fucked up. But The Last of Us getting banned in the Middle East, wow, that's something you can say it was expected. Maybe they have a patch that it will get all of it go around and things like that. But yeah, it's really, really weird how we seeing games like The Last of Us being banned in the Middle East. In my opinion, it's weird. It's weird, really. So I'm saying that The Last of Us being banned is not bad. Yeah, it's banned. Why are you gonna get why will you be happy getting your game that is really, really be expecting to be big around the world? Doesn't matter the leaks, doesn't matter that the people hate it. But this game has a big budget, big sales right under it. Like, in my opinion, The Last of Us will sell like 5 million copies 2 weeks in. 2 weeks in, 5 million copies. In 8 months, it can surpass the 10 million copies. So, yeah. We're still gonna get rave reviews, in my opinion. It may be hurt by the story, but nah, we're still gonna get rave reviews, okay? It has happened before. But guys, that is it for the video. I will leave the link down below so you can read the article about Last of Us being banned. And really, what do you think about The Last of Us? Give me your final opinion about The Last of Us Part 2. I'm curious to see what you think about The Last of Us with the recent trailers, recent leaks, recent gameplay, everything. And if you read that article, comment below, let me know what you think about Last of Us being banned in the Middle East. It was expected, but yeah. So guys, if you like the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel, thumbs up, give it a like, subscribe, and I see you next time on the next Rating Guy Show. Peace out.